Hello everyone, this is basically a preview to my car audio install. So I'm basically just going to run you through the components that I'm using in the system. Starting here with the Stinger Pro Series 0 gauge fuse holder that accepts up to 250 amps of current draw. Just below that we've got the Stinger 0 gauge power cable. Just above the fuse holder here we've got some Stinger 4 gauge cable here. That'll do the power and the ground for the amplifiers. Just to the right of that is Scosche Silver Series speaker cable that I'll be using throughout the install. That'll go to the speakers in the subwoofer. And just below also from Scosche is the RCA interconnects that has gold plated ends there, as you can see. And just below that are the 0 gauge battery terminals for the positive and negative for the battery. Got the Perspex covers there as well. Stinger distribution blocks that accepts various gauge sizes. Bear in mind that's not all the kit that I'll be using here. There's a few bits and pieces that I haven't got here at the moment. The main source that I'll be using with the system is one of Alpine's reference CD players. This is the CDA 7998R. Now this unit's fully built in Japan, full copper chassis. It's an ampless design as well, so there's no internal amplifiers built in to aid with sound quality. I'll also be using an Alpine CHA S634, which is a CD changer that accepts up to 6 discs. And I've got a couple of reference CDs here as well. This is Sheffield's Lab My Disc. And just behind the changer here is Alpine's F1 Status First Encounters disc, which is a high definition CD. I basically use these in competition, so it just helps me with tuning the system. It's worked quite well. Onto the amplifiers. This is the Eclipse DA6213. It's basically a 4-range Class D amp that pushes out 250 watts per channel. It's a 2-channel amplifier. It does have quite a high current draw at 100 amps. Basically your adjustments on that side there. Gold plated terminals. Now the subwoofer amplifier that I'll be using in the system is Alpine's MRD M500. And now this is a Class D amplifier that has 500 watts RMS into 2 ohms. Now there's a little amplifier controller here that works with the M500. Now that basically does all your parametric equalizer, time alignment, phase, level and more. So it just makes it a little bit easier in tuning inside the cabin rather than going back and forth from the boot. Now the speakers I'll be using is the limited edition Focal 165 V30s from their Polyglass range. Now I did review these in my last video, but it's basically a 2-way component speaker set. grille there. Just below the crossovers there for the V30s. There's a couple of adjustments internal, just to help with setting up inside the vehicle. Gold plated terminals down the bottom there. That's the tweeters with a central face plug. Now this kit's 100% made in France. See on the box. Now the subwoofer that I'm using in the system is Boston Acoustics G5. This is a 12-inch sub. You can get this in two various models. In the 4-ohm voice caller, or a dual 4-ohm. The one I've got here is the dual 4-ohm. So I can basically wire it through the Alpine, so it sees a 2-ohm load. It's basically just the rear of it there on the side. And it's all alloy frame, large motor structure as well. Now the enclosure that I've built for it's a sealed 1.1 cubic foot. So it'll work really well with the Boston. Those pads that you can see inside there are focal plane shank. So it just helps with reflections internal of the box. All the edges have been siliconed as well as glued when putting the MDF panels together. So it's completely airtight. As you can see by the screws here, it's been put together quite well. So that's basically the system there. I'll be sure to post up another video once it's all installed. This will be used in sound quality competitions, so give it a bit of a tune and see how I go. Thanks for watching.